Oh, Chiaki. I love you so much. You are the most adorable thing ever. Cuter than 100 chihuahuas combined, and that's not even a question. Oh my god, it should be illegal for a girl to be that cute. Hey, Fatty. Hey guys, Kickassreaction here, and we are here to begin the investigation for the murder of one Nagito Kamida. This one's a hitter. This one is absolutely a hitter, and honestly, I see 3 different possibilities for where this went, and none of them are preferable to me. So, let's just go into this, why don't we? Eventually, the shock finally registered with me. A numb feeling spread through the center of my brain almost instantly. God fucking damn! Oh my god, it's been about a week since the last part, and oh my god, does that not get better the more you see it. Absolutely no death, like, no murder as compared to this one before. Jesus Christ. And even some of Monokuma's own executions don't compare, really. Like, fuck me. Nagito is dead. God, like, oh my god, even gagged him. Even when I saw this before me, I wasn't able to comprehend the reality yet.
Huh?
Oh my god, there's a Monokuma there. Huh?
What?
Yeah. Nice reaction to that, Kazuichi. Very appropriate.
What?
What's going on here?
Are you serious?
Is he really dead? He's not pretending to be dead, is he? I mean, it's Nagito, you know? I know, for a while he did seem invincible, honestly. That's right, it's Nagito. He always messed with us. He always tried to confuse us. That's why... I can't believe it. Oh, they're gonna keep showing that, aren't they? Nagito ended up in such a cruel state. Nagito is dead. Deep down, I believed that when the killings finally ended, I'd never see this guy again. I never expected I'd be looking at Nagito's body like this. Well, I mean, you're not wrong there. You won't ever see him again. Nagito probably thought the same thing. Unless this is a simulation, then you might see him again. I couldn't help seeing it in his dead, frightened face. But on this island, unbelievably abnormal occurrences happen all the time. Even Nagito couldn't escape that truth. But even something as small as that. Let me get our body discovery announcement. Yep.
A body has been discovered! Now then, after a certain amount of time has passed, the class trial will begin!
I wonder, but I'm curious, well, that make no sense. Wonder how long this investigation's gonna be, though. Like, this is case 5 after all. Probably our last investigation of the game outside of, like, the truth of the island. First murder investigation, at least. The body discovery announcement? Then it's for real? I'd hope it's fucking for real! I wouldn't want him alive in that state. Jesus Christ. Then Nagito is really dead?
Damn it!
It's not just that he's dead! If the body discovery announcement was made, does that mean Nagito was killed? Not necessarily. Could be a murder, or could be a suicide. Killed!
That's right!
Plus, it's one of us! I mean, that's what it means, right? One of us killed Nagito? One of us killed him so brutally. Then, it's going to start again? Huh? The class trial was going to start soon, right? Then...
Of course!
Yep, we gotta do it! We gotta find out who Nagito's killer is!
Hey!
No matter who you guys sacrifice, you're determined to survive and leave this island, right?
Shing!
Then the time for action is now. So, allow me to give you the familiar Monokuma fight.
Wait!
Oh. Hold it right there!
Damn it!
Ugh. Don't get in my way like that! I was about to whip out the Monokuma file in such a cool way!
You stupid brother!
Shut up! I can't take this anymore!
Got it?
How much longer are you gonna keep putting him through this? No more! I won't let you! I'll make sure I pulverize your evil intentions!
Hey!
Say something!
What's this?
Oh! Oh, now I remember who you are. You're Monokuma. Nice. You just now noticed?
Like...
Anyway, Monokuma, if you're going to talk about my intentions, why don't you talk about yours first? Huh? What are your intentions anyway? Why are you keeping everyone cooped up on this island? I'm sure everyone here wants to know, you know? Yeah, because you probably could just click them out anytime you want out of their, like, weird rejuvenation pods or whatever the fuck's going on right now. Trying to reform a few despairs? What? No fair! You're shutting up too!
Please wait!
Enough already! We already have enough to deal with concerning Nagito. Please, do not say anything else that will confuse us. Yeah, that time for the big reveals is not until in a trial, whether it be this one or the next.
Hey.
Anyway, let's begin. Huh? But...
This is just...
I mean, in the end, we still have to do it, right? As long as a killing happens, we can't do anything about it, right? We have no choice but to do it, right? Damn, you're a little extra down now, for Nagito, apparently, Chiaki. Especially for someone who ditched him last time because she couldn't stand being around him. Like, this is quite different. Or maybe it's just the state of the murder this time that's got her, because, like I said, that is just... Oh my god, there's blood on the fucking... There's blood on the pillar above it. Jesus Christ. What the hell, did he fall? You guys see that, right? The pillar, like, right above Chiaki's head. There's blood there, too. Besides, how do I even get up there? It's our fault that we couldn't even prevent it. I know. That's the only way we can survive, right?
Nice!
Looks like you kids are way more well-behaved than Monokuma.
Don't fuck with me!
We're tired of this too, you know! That's why I'll definitely make sure to finish this to finish this for good this time!
This is kinda depressing.
Does that mean... Are you guys getting bored of this school trip?
Actually...
Don't worry, the end is near. Huh? The end?
What's the matter?
Yeah, that fucking bomb is about to go off, bro. Don't make a face like a pig that's about to become bacon. You already noticed it, right? Yeah. This chapter was all about bombs, and there's a pretty big one that's been there since the start. The meaning behind the Monokuma timer? I guess that's only 2 days left, right? Nice. 2 days. When that timer reaches 0... Oh, sorry, wrong voice. But when that timer reaches 0, 2 days from now, what will happen to us? The killing school trip will be over. Interesting.
Hey!
So, yeah, we had a legit time limit on the entire school trip. Probably means you guys are gonna wake up from, like, a big feather dream at that point. If this will finally be over...
You serious?
Does that mean we can go home?
What are you gonna do?
Don't count your bears before they hatch. There's still something you gotta do before that, right?
So...
You gotta survive the current predicament. So, once again...
It's the Monokuma file!
Monokuma File 5.
Phew!
You guys need to find out who Nagito's killer is and survive the class trial. If this ends here, there won't be an afterward at all.
Do your best.
Okay, do your best.
Wait!
Hold on.
I won't forgive you.
I'll let you escape this time. Wait right there. What do you guys think? If the school trip is nearly at an end, it's safe to think we can go home, right?
But still...
Yeah, we've still got a case to file out first. Kazuichi, I understand how you feel, but we need to focus on Nagito's case first.
Damn it!
Even if we can go home, it'll be the end for us if we screw up here.
All right!
Let's hurry up and solve Nagito's case so we can all go back home.
However...
I feel like Akane is like the voice. I never got a voice down for Akane. I still don't know what the hell I'm doing for Akane, honestly. It is nice to think that everyone can go home, but that is impossible, right? I mean, someone in this room killed Nagito. Maybe that someone's already dead. There's a killer among us. The weight of those words began to sink into me. That was true for the previous cases, but Was it really true this time? Oh, you're already theorizing the suicide? He is, like, Nagito is the one person in this game that is absolutely crazy enough to kill himself in such a brutal fashion. No matter how much I tried, I couldn't believe it. Because the victim was Nagito? Because his death was so abnormally cruel? No, it wasn't just that. There was something more to it than that. And whatever it was stuck inside me. And we're fucking doing this right now. Oh my god, yes, yes. It's like chapter 5 of DL1. We're getting like our new exclusive investigational theme that's fucking awesome. It sounds so cool. It sounds so cool. First, we need to look at the Monokuma file. Oh yeah, play that guitar. Oh, born on April 28th. 5'1", chest 33. The victim is Nagito Kamida. The body was discovered inside the warehouse near the Monokuma plushie factory. The estimated time of death is believed to be noon sharp. Pretty much stabbed everywhere you could be. Not only is there a spear stabbed in his stomach, there are multiple stab wounds on each of his thighs. Furthermore, there is a laceration on his left arm and a knife impaled through his right hand. Fucking hell. I didn't even notice. Somehow, I didn't even notice the damage to his left arm. Holy shit. Like, I noticed his hand, but I didn't even notice his arm. God damn. What a tragic situation. Just reading this is making me depressed, yeah. Like, you've been on the fence about Nagito since the beginning now. But even Hajime doesn't feel like he deserved this much of a brutal death. Like, good god.
Huh?
Is there something wrong with the Monokuma file? Again? But what's wrong with it? Okay, not only is there a stab wound in his stomach, there are multiple stab wounds on each of his thighs. Okay, yeah, the arm and the hand, that's all true.
Yep.
It's definitely weird. Well, I guess I'll find out if I look around. That's what the investigation is for. Don't worry or form conclusions on your own. That makes me worried more. That makes me more worried than I should be. We can discuss it later. Right now is our only chance to investigate. So, we should investigate first.
See?
Yeah, come on, Hajime, like... Chiaki is like the only person left in the game that you're actually kind of close with, so... Honestly, from a player perspective and from a Hajime perspective... Don't kill Chiaki! Jesus fucking Christ, don't kill Chiaki off. Like, I will actually just bomb this whole game if they actually kill like Chiaki as well. Like, come on. No more. No more tragedies, please. If we don't... there won't be anything for us to discuss. No, I guess you're right. Then, let's start with the area surrounding Nagito's body. Let's just start with the back of the warehouse. Since the curtain blocked most of the water, this area wasn't affected by the sprinklers that much. Thanks to that, I can properly investigate Nagito's body. I never thought I'd have to investigate Nagito's body. I know, like, you never really thought he'd be in this situation despite how many others have been before. He probably didn't expect to end up like this either, or that's exactly what he expected. Alright, so we got our Monokuma handbook, or Monokuma file, sorry. Yes, there's blood right there that I can't actually click for some reason. Yeah, there's a Monokuma here, what the hell? Monokuma's dead. There's blood coming out of his stomach. Hey! Wow. No response. He's dead, Jim. Obviously you're not dead, you spoke to us. Just kidding, I'm not dead. Is this one of the life-size plushies that were being produced at this factory? If you're mistaking a plushie for me, then there's something wrong with you. You're a stuffed animal too.
Hey!
Well, don't put oversized garbage there. It's so misleading.
What the heck?
What are you calling oversized garbage? Could this be one of Monokuma's tricks? Then why'd he do it? Making a hole like he got stabbed and going through the trouble of dirtying the hole with blood. Did he try to imitate Nagito's body or something? Probably not, because Monokuma doesn't get involved in the... yeah, he doesn't get involved in the killings themselves. I had nothing to do with it! Huh?
You're so evil.
He's probably lying. Seriously, you're always lying. You should just die like that plushie over there.
What's this?
You seem more pissed than usual these days, Monami. But you better watch what you say. Yeah, I know, she's being kind of ruthless right now. If I feel like it, I can wipe you out easily, you know. And I feel like you probably will, honestly. Before the game, like, hits that final chapter. Or trial, I should say. I won't give in to your threats. I'll fight you until the very end.
I can't lose.
Wow. I will definitely take back the seat of world supremacy from Monokuma. Nice. It's like those annoyances are gone. If it wasn't Monokuma's trick, then who did this? Could the killer have done this? If so, is this Nagito's blood? Yeah, probably. I can't imagine who else's blood it would be. I have no idea how this connects to the incident. It is a truth bullet though, so we know that in some way it does connect. Even if it's not brought up, it is, you know, usually the pieces of evidence that aren't brought up in the trials or that aren't presented are used as like context clues. So we'll see. What up, Sonia?
So just as I thought.
If only everyone could go home, nothing would make me happier. No, we should finish the class trial. Then we can think about what will happen after. One of us killed Nagito in such a cruel way. So bizarre. I can't do anything except laugh. She looks like she's in deep thought while staring at the ceiling. Yeah, obviously that blood there. What happened? Is there something strange about the ceiling?
Yep.
Yeah, about that sprinkler. That's one of the sprinkler heads that activated to put the fire out.
Well,
You can see the grinder right next to it, right? There.
see?
Yep. Can you see that red streak? Red. Very nice. Keck W. Huh? Yep, a blood trail. You're right. I definitely see it. Looks like a small red line on the ceiling grinder.
Perhaps.
Is that blood? Blood? Yeah, it definitely puts like another big question mark on what the fuck happened here. The color definitely looks like blood, but there's no way blood could get up there, right? Plus, it's in a straight line. That's why I've been staring at it. I think it's strange. It's definitely strange. I should remember this. I don't know how I'm meant to explain that. Like, blood on the girder? What the fuck am I supposed to do with that information? We'll see, we'll see.
Like...
I'm not freaking out about it like Kazuichi, but I definitely can't stop thinking about it. When the Monokuma timer reaches 0 2 days from now, what's gonna happen?
Huh?
Huh? What's gonna happen?
That's obviously wrong.
This rotten school trip is gonna end, right? We can all finally go home! Carefree till the end. Doesn't that mean you don't think that'll happen?
Well, yeah.
Monokuma might be planning to make us all do something after the countdown ends.
Hey, hey,
What do you mean by something?
shut up! Shut up!
He's making us kill each other, you know? What could be worse than that?
Damn it!
I don't know. But this is Monokuma we're talking about, you know? There's no way it'll end smoothly with a countdown. Anyway, like you said before, if we screw up here, it's the end of us. For now, let's focus on the investigation. We'll think about the countdown after we live through the class trial.
I know.
Yeah, I know.
You...
Then don't bring up strange stuff like that. Alright then, and finally Akane. It mattered for Gundams killing them for Mikons. But it looks like it's different this time. It doesn't matter this time. What doesn't matter?
So,
The time. Looks like the time doesn't matter. It was clearly written in the Monokuma file. The time of the death was noon sharp. If it wasn't noon, what were we doing at that time? What were we all doing? Well, right now it's time. It is 12:30 p.m. So we were all together, basically, aside from Sonia. So it has a clock function. Then that means Nagito died 30 minutes ago.
huh?
Huh? It happened that recently? He's a totally fresh kill! Fresh. Seems like a bad way to describe it. If it happened 30 minutes ago, was it around the time we were struggling with the bombs? You're right. Those fake bombs were originally supposed to explode at noon.
All right.
Which means whoever doesn't have an alibi for that time is Nagito's killer. Not quite. But this could be like when that could be like when Nagumaru died. The killer could have also used some kind of automatic setup. Also, the crime looks very detailed, so they would have needed time to repair.
All right.
Yep, then whoever doesn't have an alibi before we found the bombs is suspicious.
Huh?
But wait, none of us have an alibi for that time. That's when we all split up to search for the bombs. Yeah, that's the problem. So alibis are useless in this case. Right, the fire grenades that we used. Looks like a bunch of plastic bottles, remnants of the plastic scattered all over the place. This is probably, yeah, what we threw intentionally. Those fire grenades that we used to put out the fire. Well, they weren't actually that useful in the end. The fire was only extinguished thanks to that sprinkler. Then, nevertheless, the evidence really isn't all that strange. Okay, we got some charred Monokumas here. Ah, this is an oil lighter. This is where the curtains would have been hanging. It also looks like the fire did extinguish damage here, or did extensive damage here. If the oil lighter was placed here, then that's what started the fire.
Just kidding.
Ah, an oil lighter! Someone probably wanted to keep warm.
Bring it on.
Wow, it's the most foolish fault. This is clearly the cause of the fire.
Well,
Oil lighters can continue to burn after someone lets go of them. Yep, that's what started
which
it.
means
And it was rigged to go off the second the door opened. So, using that, the curtain was set on fire. Using the oil lighter, huh? Oh, I keep doing the wrong voices. Using the oil lighter, huh? Do you think the killer set up some sort of trick with it?
you are right.
The killer probably planned to destroy evidence by setting this warehouse on fire. They caused a fire to destroy evidence. That's the only reason I can think of why the killer would set a fire to their crime scene, but... Yep. Oil lighter. And what evidence would that be, huh? Suspicious, suspicious. Alright, and now we just got the body itself. I never expected Nagito to die like this. He was always spouting nonsense about hope and trying to confuse the hell out of us. But even so, dying like this is just too cruel. Also, he wasn't completely useless. There were times we were only able to reach the truth because of him. Yeah, he did the most work in the trials, like, every single time. And that's why this one is so goddamn integral, because it's our first time without him in the trial. But everything good and bad about him is gone. We'll never be confused by him again. We'll never be saved by him again. No. Now isn't the time to think about unnecessary things. I need to focus on the investigation right now. Yep, and Jesus Christ, that's like a slightly outward shot of what we've already got, but that is so fucking gruesome. For now, I need to investigate everything about this body that catches my eye. Not to mention the smell, like, goddamn. He's been gagged. He must have been in great pain. He clearly had this agonizing look on his face when he died. His mouth is covered with duct tape. Was this to keep Nagito from screaming for help?
This is bad.
Jeez, what a horrible look on his face. The blood splattered all over it doesn't help either, honestly. This is like the most gruesome face we've had for a killing as well. Like, Jesus. It's a good thing his mouth is covered with duct tape, otherwise I won't be able to look at him. Got a minute? Sorry, excuse me. Shaki moved Kazuichi and me, and squatted down next to Nagito's face. Okay. Oh my god. And in one swift movement, she ripped the duct tape off his mouth. Good job. Hey, what are you doing?
It's gonna be fine.
Well, it'll be fine. I'll put it back right away once I'm done investigating here.
Hey, hey, hey!
Wow. Putting the duct tape back isn't the issue. You ungrateful swine. You gotta get cursed. Bro. I just said I'd go lighter on you. You call her that again, I'm gonna fucking murder you right here and now. I swear to God. Shut the fuck up, you simping piece of shit. The blood's on Nagito's face. It looks like it mostly came from the slice on his left arm. If that's the case.
Man.
It's no use, she's not listening.
Hey.
Hey, how about the blood splattered on his face? There's no blood under the duct tape.
Huh?
Well, what's wrong with that?
Well,
The duct tape has crinkles, like it was sticking toward the upside of his mouth, right? Nagito was probably desperately moving his mouth under the duct tape. Seriously, what is wrong with that? She means Nagito's mouth was covered with duct tape before he got those wounds all over his face. So he tried to shout, which caused the duct tape to get stuck into his mouth a bit. But what's wrong with that? Is that something we really need to worry about? I don't really get it, but just put the duct tape back on his mouth already.
yep.
Yep, you're right. Wow, nice. Anyway, this might be some kind of clue too. I should remember it. Alright. So the duct tape on the mouth is interesting. That's a clue as well. Huh. The left hand. There's a cut on his upper left arm. His legs and right hand have stab wounds, but this wound looks like a slice. That's probably the reason that the wound on his left arm doesn't look that deep compared to his other wounds. Well, regardless, it doesn't change the fact that it's a hideous wound, and there's blood everywhere.
Super difficult.
There's something strange. Huh?
See?
Look at the palm of his left hand. I think that blood is from when his left arm was sliced, but... Oh, that's very specific, holy crap. Everywhere but his palm has got blood on it. Doesn't the blood splatter look strange? It cuts off right in the middle of his palm. Yeah, it definitely cuts off. Maybe that's as far as the blood could reach when it was splattered? Well, that would explain the blood in his palm, but... There's something else that's strange? When you flip it over and look at the back of his hand...
Well?
Oh my god, what the hell? Here, there's also blood, but only above the middle joint of his finger. You're right. Why is it only on this part?
See?
See? It's just like I said, right? It's strange, right? I win. Wow. Oh my... Oh, you are so cute. Oh, Chiaki. Oh, whoa. I win. Yeah, sure, you win. But it's definitely strange. What did the killer do to make the blood splatter like this? Okay. Yeah, that's very curious then. Like, huh. Literally everywhere but the palm. That is so weird. Okay, and we got his hand, his other hand. The knife is stabbed through Nagito's right hand. Did the killer do this? How could they do something so cruel? This knife, it must be from the military base. Military base? I also like how another Bowie knife is integral to this chapter's murder compared to DL1. We also had a knife that was like... I think that was Mukuro's knife in that one, but yeah, another one is suspicious here. Or used in the murder, I should say. Ah, now that you mention it, you're right. It looks like a survival knife.
Well?
By the way, it seems the wounds in his left leg on his left and on his... Oh my god. By the way, it seems the wounds in his legs and left arms were caused by that same knife. Which means, after the killer was finished stabbing Nagito's left legs and left arm, they stabbed a knife through his right hand,
It cannot be.
and then they finished him off with the spear.
How cruel.
Seriously. Then, does this mean the killer went to the trouble of using two weapons, a knife and a spear? But they could have just killed him by stabbing him with the knife. Why did they need to use a spear at all?
You are right.
That is definitely strange. Probably just to confuse us more and more. Was there a reason they had to use it? A reason they had to use the spear, huh? Okay, and now the spear itself, of course. A spear with a flashy ornament on it is impaled deeply into Nagito's stomach. There's no way around it. That looks like a fatal wound.
What's this?
Oh my, what's this? Such a strange looking spear, isn't it? A cord extends from the tip of the handle, and there's an iron weight attached to it.
Phew.
I see. You used the cord as a whip to capture the enemy and deliver the final blow with the spear. Is this your first time looking at this too? Of course not. This spear is this is a spear of Gungnir, right? Nice. Another callback. You definitely just came up with that right now.
Hey!
By the way, I wanted to ask you, where did that spear come from? I feel like I saw it at Nezumi Castle.
What?
What? Nezumi Castle?
What the hell?
I was designed to be afraid of mice, so I can't go in there. Damn you mice! Damn you all to hell! Interesting. I see. Even he doesn't know what's inside that castle. Well, more importantly, I need to focus on the investigation. I wonder if we'll be able to go into Nagito's cottage. Like, because he brought up the idea that we should be able to go into Byakuya's since he was the deceased, and Monokuma did let us, so I wonder if we can get like the books and everything and figure out like the password to the ancient ruins, since we know that he had that information. So hopefully we'll be able to actually get that in this investigation. The spear definitely catches my eye, but the weight on the end of the cord coming out of the handle, it looks like that part has blood on it too. But for some reason, this section of the cord doesn't have blood on it. It's about the size of a human fist. It's strange that this section of the cord doesn't have blood on it, yeah. Did Nagito place his hand on that part? Also, Chiaki mentioned this earlier, but apparently that spear came from Nezumi Castle. It might be better if I confirm that later. So we'll be going there very soon then. Spear of Gungnir! Nice. Feet. Both of Nagito's legs are tied up. Each rope is tied to the pillars nearby. He wouldn't have been able to move at all. According to the Monokuma file, the wounds in his legs are all stab wounds. Does that mean the killer didn't just tie up Nagito? They also stabbed his legs? Why? Why would the killer do something like that? Honestly, it is pretty brutal. At any rate, it's pretty sadistic. The killer must have been holding a huge grudge toward him. Or they might have been torturing him. This is torture for sure. Torture?
Huh?
I mean, if they just wanted to kill him, they could have just stabbed him once in the chest, right? Yep. And of course, like our fucking boy here would of course talk about like torture and everything. Probably grew up seeing that kind of stuff a few times. If you disregard the spear in his chest, the other wounds were inflicted for reasons other than killing. Which means the wounds all over Nagito's body were from the killer torturing him? If that's the case, what was the killer trying to make Nagito confess? Was it something that would have led to the traitor?
Even so.
Random Chiaki sprite appearing there. Well, even if this was torture, there's no doubt that the killer must have held a deep grudge towards Nagito.
Damn it!
Refusing to let him die easily. I can totally understand a dark impulse like that. Fair enough. But even if they held a grudge against him, would they really have gone this far? Apparently so. Torture wounds. Okay, I saw the spear. Oh, the burnt rope. Okay, I guess that is separate. Nagito's right wrist is tied with a rope. But it looks like the tip of that rope burned off. Could this be a result of the fire? It's possible. It could be, again, that could be the camouflage. That's the piece of information the fire was meant to conceal. Was that it wasn't tied up at all. But that's weird. If the rope is burned off like this, why are Nagito's clothes completely unaffected by the fire when he was so close to the blaze? That's fair, actually. Yeah. That is completely fair. I guess I'm done with the area surrounding Nagito's body. Jeez, I can't believe I actually investigated such a grisly-looking body. Even I'm surprised at myself. Does this mean I'm used to it? You are getting desensitized to dead bodies, man. That is only natural. My classmate's dead body is right in front of me, and one of my peers is the killer responsible. And I have to investigate his death so I can find his killer. Am I used to something so as abnormal as that? That would mean I'm becoming abnormal too. Yep. Whether you like it or not, eventually, after like the 5th time, you are going to become desensitized to something like this. And I understand this is the 5th time, but oh my god. For some reason, that is actually just hilarious. Why is he like full on flat right now? I know it's a serious scene, but that shot looks hilarious. Why has he just gone flat? Now then. I guess that's enough investigation. I guess that's enough investigating the area behind the curtain. The killer's goal wasn't just killing Nagito. There should have been another reason as well. If not, they wouldn't have gone to the trouble of tying him with rope and covering his mouth with duct tape. Not only that, there's no reason to inflict any wounds other than the fatal one. So what was the reason? Looks like I better investigate other areas to figure that out. Alright, I should try investigating the other areas inside the warehouse first. Other areas? Yeah. Okay. Well, I guess everyone's just following me along. An MP3 player? What the fuck? This is an MP3 player. There's even a speaker plugged into it. But is the music I'm hearing right now coming out of that speaker? That'd be funny. But why is this here? Maybe... It looks like that weird music was playing from there. You know, that music that was blaring when the fire started? Yeah, you're right. Looks like it busted. It looks like it's busted from getting drenched by the sprinklers. There's no mistaking it. That music was playing from that MP3 player. I don't disagree with that, but why was the killer playing music with this? Fair. That I have no idea on. What the fuck does an MP3 have to do with this? A ton of books. There are a bunch of books stacked on top of each other. Apparently, they contain Monokuma's poetry and photos. The sprinklers completely soaked them. I can't even turn the pages anymore. Well, it's not like I'm missing much. Monokuma panel. There are a lot of tipped over Monokuma panels. The panel near the curtain in the back is tipped over and burned. Did the fire do that? But why are they scattered like this? The last time I came in here, I seem to recall... Yeah, they're all planted on the floor. They should have been neatly put away. Maybe we're the ones who made this mess? Huh?
See?
Look, the tipped over panel right at the entrance is really close to the door, right? So maybe the reason these panels are tipped over is... It's fine! I'll open it slowly! No, that's not the only problem. Seriously, it'll be fine! So we did that. With those words, Akane brushed off everyone's warnings and slowly opened the door to the warehouse. Yeah, and then we had to break it. Is there something blocking the door? I can barely open it. I knew it! It's a trap! Seriously! Just stop it, okay? Didn't I tell you it'll be fine? I just gotta use a little more force. What happened to opening it slowly? Akane ignored their protests with a mighty kick. The door flew open. BAM! Ah, that bam was what happened. Could it be? Was that it?
Well?
And there's something else I've been wondering.
Hey.
These Monokuma panels are tipped over starting from the entrance to the back of the warehouse, right? They seem to be lying on top of each other in a straight line. Yeah, compared to the other tipped over panels, that line is the only one that's neat and orderly.
So...
Isn't this clearly strange? Strange. That means we can speculate this was done intentionally. Okay. That is definitely interesting, but again, not quite sure what to make of that. Ton of CDs. Looks like this side is completely soaked because of the sprinkler. Even if there was an important clue here, we might not be able to notice it. But it's better than the warehouse burning to the ground. Good thing we were able to put out the fire.
Hey. hey.
But there was a lot of smoke. It's a good thing we didn't go inside when we were throwing the grenades.
You are right.
I agree. If we did, we would have been caught by the sprinklers and become all wet and soggy. Wow. Oh my god. It's been a while since Bro's made a perverted joke. Not as much in this game as DR1, but yeah, it's good to see that back in you, Monokuma. Then again, you know, Junko was absolutely a complete pervert, or as it seems like whoever's in control this time isn't quite to that level just yet. Ah, Miss Sonia's all wet. She's all drenched and soggy. Haha!
Hey, hey!
You were thinking that, huh?
Of course not.
Of course he'd speak to Kazuichi. I wasn't thinking that at all.
Say what?
Wow. 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 Why are you responding, Kazuichi? I was talking to Hajime.
Whoa!
You're screwing with me.
Disgusting.
Oh my, screwing. How lewd. Fucker. Absolute troll. Sonia, yes.
Hey!
Please don't look at me with such fearful eyes. I only imagined it for a second. Kazuichi, you should probably just keep your mouth shut already. Oh my god, you've absolutely imagined that quite a few more times, particularly in the showers, but yeah, that's a sight never meant for your eyes, I'm afraid. Just cope, bro. Cope. Looks like Sonia is focused on investigating the warehouse. Which reminds me, there's something I needed to ask her about. Now that we're pretty much finished investigating Nagito's body, I think it's time to talk to her. Hey Sonia, do you have a minute? Yes? What is it? I want to talk to you about when that fake bomb Nagito set in the warehouse exploded. You knew it was fake for some reason. Huh? Right before it exploded, you said something like this, right? It is alright! It is not a bomb! I was imagining Hajime doing a voice impression of Sonia right there. Why did you know the bombs were a fake? Well, that's not all either. When we were looking for the bombs, why were you at the military base? I thought you were supposed to be searching the central island. Plus, when I called for you, you didn't come to the factory right away. Yep, sus as hell. Sus as hell, never mind. Where were you and what were you doing during that time?
Oh my.
Oh my.
It cannot be.
Do you suspect me? It is a misunderstanding. I am not the killer. Oh my, oh, she's crying. That's the first time we've seen that one. Whoa! Jesus, shit, you son of a bitch. Holy crap, the language, the profanity. Sonia, what the hell? You never thrown a swear around unless it was for Kazuichi. Sonia?
I am sorry.
I am terribly sorry. I was panicking. Well, I guess we know you swear up a storm when you panic, girl. God damn! I shall calm down and explain to you why I was at the military base. That kind of sucks, yeah, because in this very chapter I was going for Sonia, which makes it all the worse. When I first explored the final island, I discovered a vast amount of bombs there. Huh?
Well?
At first, I was worried that someone might use them for nefarious reasons if I announced it to everyone. So, I kept silent the whole time. Does that mean... When you heard when you heard that Nagito planted bombs, you got suspicious and went to investigate them?
That is...
And as I suspected, the bombs had disappeared. I thoroughly searched for them inside the military base, but the bombs were nowhere to be found. And because you were searching for them, you were late when we all gathered.
Please listen.
And because of that, I reached a conclusion. The bombs Nagito brought from the military base... Oh! The bombs Nagito brought were from the military base, which means that they were fake bombs. How did you find out that the bombs were at the military base were fake? Wow. Because I attempted to use one of them. What?
I see.
I thought one of the bombs would be strong enough to blast open the door to the ancient ruin. Ah, fair enough. At the time, I still believed the bombs were real. And I thought that I could use one of them to gain entrance to the ancient ruin. Fair enough, that's fair. Oh, wow. Oh my god.
However, that plan was an utter failure.
I love how fucking Monomi's just there. And yeah, that's fair.
The bomb was not real. It was merely a fireworks display. God damn it, all to hell!
Oh my god! She's so innocent saying that. Oh my god. Profanity doesn't suit you, Sonia. I mean, it's funny when it happens, but you are just not a potty mouther at all. Oh my god.
See, so that's why you're the only one who knew the bombs at the military base were fake.
I did. As did Monami as well. She was also secretly peeking at the bomb.
God, she is not sneaky at all.
Which means...
If those bombs are the same ones that disappeared, it would mean Nagito took them. That is why I knew it was a fake. However, I did think it was strange when Nagito blew up the hotel lobby. Yeah, that's the big kind of what the hell thing right there. Kazuichi! That bomb was real, and I could not stop thinking about it. But upon further reflection, that might have been Nagito's plan all along. He showed us a real bomb to make us believe that the bombs he set were real as well. If so, then Nagito's actions were extremely calculated. But the problem is, his reason for doing it. With this, I've explained everything.
Do you have a minute?
Well, there should be no more reason for you to doubt me. You're right, I got it. Okay, so Sonia's account, nice. Our only account so far in the investigation, interesting. Alright, I'm pretty much looking for clues inside the warehouse. I was able to find some clues, but there are still many things I don't understand yet.
Hold it.
Wow, you look worried. Yeah, I am.
Well?
At a time like this, it might be good if you broaden your investigation range. You mean it's good to investigate other places as well? She might be right. There are several things I've been wondering about inside the crime scene. Or beside the crime scene. The military base that Sonia mentioned, the plushie factory next door, Nezumi Castle, where the spear originally came from. Yep, and Nagito's room. Oh my god, we're actually going to get that goddamn file, aren't we? And Nagito's room too. If I'm going to understand the reason for his actions, I need to know more about him. I'm pretty sure the others have already finished investigating.
Can you hear me?
Oh my god. Oh, shout out to the VA of Chiaki. It's just too... Oh, it's too cute. Hey, you guys. Isn't it about time we leave this place and try exploring other areas too? In response to Chiaki, the others gathered around here.
I see.
I agree.
see.
I was just thinking about proceeding to another area. It seems we had the same idea.
Huh?
But is it safe? There won't be anyone to guard the crime scene.
Yep.
We don't have a choice. There just aren't enough of us. Besides, we've investigated all we can here. I guess you're right.
See?
Also, it looks like the clues we found aren't enough to piece together the incident. So, we need to search for them in other places. Probably. Well, alternatively, if there aren't any clues in other areas either, we'd have to give up completely. You don't really need to say that.
Hey!
It's okay if we leave this place, right? Well, it's okay! Alright. There's no time for us to stand around. In order to survive, there's no other way except to... Oh my god. In order to survive, there's no other way except to do it. In order to survive, we need to find Nagito's killer. If we don't sacrifice that person, nobody can survive. That's our reality. That's why there's no time for us to stand around. I love it, you can hear them all running out the room. Then let's do this, baby. Time for a proper investigational period. Alright. So what have we got? Apparently the bombs that were stuffed on this truck were actually fireworks. Which reminds me, this truck looks like it came from the military base. Nagito must have brought it from there. Other than that, there's something in particular that catches my eye. Fair enough. Anything inside? There's nothing on the floor that looks like a clue. Not even trash. Okay. Oh! Hello, Sonia. No one went to click on.
My!
I've never seen so many Monokumas in my life! Well, Monokuma isn't exactly someone you would normally run into.
However...
While I was staring at all these Monokumas, a thought occurred to me. Okay, the
Well?
bomb. The bomb that went off at the lobby might have been set up here. Huh?
Do you have a minute?
If you hide the bomb inside a Monokuma plushie, it would make a frightening weapon. Do you not think that a group that is forcing us to kill each other would desire something like that?
Amazing!
Oh my god, why are you blushing and getting turned on? A plushie bomb is an act of terrorism.
All right.
Let us rip these apart right away so we can confirm it. I'd do that, why not? Hold on! If there was a bomb inside these, wouldn't it explode if we carelessly messed with it?
Easy as pie.
Oh my god, why are you getting so turned on, Miss Sonia? Either way, it is all gravy. What? All gravy? What the hell does that mean?
Enough already!
I can't bear you guys ripping me apart like that. Stop! There's no bomb.
Hey,
You'll know if you just pick me up, see? All you'll feel is soft weight of cotton. It's the soft weight of cotton.
I see. I see.
You are right.
However...
I like to imagine she's picking up the actual Monokuma there and inspecting him. That would be so adorable. Then, where did Nagito attain the bomb he used? From the funhouse, I presume.
who knows?
I wonder. That's crazy to think he might have just been holding on to that the entire time. If I'm going to give you guys a hint, then you should know it wasn't from the military base.
What?
To tell you the truth, the bombs there are all fakes.
Please wait.
I know that already. You should have said that. You should have said so earlier.
No.
Well, I thought if I kept quiet, it would foreshadow a killing was going to happen. That's why I'm just now telling you for the first time. Phew, I feel relieved. But if the bomb wasn't from the military base or this factory, then... Yep, he brought it from the Octagon.
Well done.
I must say, you have a good eye there. You have a good eye there, Sonia. Putting a bomb inside one of my plushies seems like a splendid idea. Let's try it! Oh no.
That is...
Did I say something I should not have said? It's not your fault. Don't worry about it. Alright then. So all the bombs are fake, which is his account. Alright, so... I don't feel like we have to probably search the military base, but we will do so anyway. Outside. Also, wasn't my, like... Hasn't my pet thing evolved yet? Wasn't I supposed to get, like, a present or something if this thing evolves? Or is that a one-time thing? Well, yeah, I got, like, mono coins before that. I got fucking, like, a gift. Was that a one-time thing? That kind of sucks. What are you even doing that for the rest of them? Oh well. Love the shark design. A huge supply of guns and other firearms are stuffed into the truck bed. Whoa! Ah! Found it! What did you find?
Huh?
Well, the truck bed over there has guns in it, but I also found stuff like... a knife. A survival knife? Wait, that's... same type of knife that Nagito got killed with. Isn't it the same type of knife that was stabbed through Nagito's right hand?
Maybe...
Which means the killer obtained that knife here.
All right!
So the killer is someone who visited the military base at least once. So everyone. That's everyone though. No, not me. This is the first time I've been here. That sounds fishy, and also without any, like, alibi, that we can't believe that.
Man.
Damn it! This dangerous place is the reason all this messed up stuff is happening.
Hey!
Leaving guns out in the open is totally dangerous! They gotta take better care of these things. It's easy to say that, but there's no one on this island who can do that. If the bombs were fake, this might be fake too. But I'm not brave enough to check that for myself. Alright. Well. Truck, 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 helicopter. It's that dreadful helicopter. The one that executed Toro. Oh, is that the same one? It doesn't have anything to do with the instant. Interesting. Okay, so maybe this truck then? When I tried looking through the truck bed, it's empty. Nothing's here. When I first came here, there was something on the truck bed, which means Sonia was telling the truth. That's her alibi sorted then.
However,
And as I suspected, the bombs had disappeared. I thoroughly searched for them inside the military base, but the bombs were nowhere to be found. But did Nagito know the bombs weren't real? It's possible he thought they were the real thing. No, never mind. He said as much in his video message. That is still like his best face. Oh my god, he looks so evil there, but so badass too. So, were you surprised? Seriously, thinking about it, do you really think there are enough bombs to blow up an entire island? Even if they were, a guy like me would never be able to use them. He knew the bombs were fake. He only did what he did to weed out the traitor. No, is that really it? Did Nagito only do that to expose the traitor? Maybe there was a different motive behind his actions. Interesting. Well, we'll probably find out what that was if we go to his cottage, which I am going to go to right now. Let's see. Wait. There we go. Alright, so the one and only Nagito cottage. Let's see what he had in there. And let's see if we can finally find out what was in that goddamn file. Oh! Hello, Chiaki! I'm annoyed. What happened? I'm annoyed. What are you annoyed about? I want to investigate Nagito's cottage, but I'm annoyed. I'm annoyed. I don't really understand, but you can't investigate Nagito's cottage? Maybe I should try investigating Nagito's cottage. Wow. That was a lot of Nagito's cottage right there. Ah, that's what's got you annoyed. Huh? It's locked? Apparently. We can't go inside thanks to that. I'm annoyed. There's nothing I can do. I'm going to investigate another area. What? What are you going to do? I'll go look for Monokuma. You might open it for us. Then let me know when we can go inside.
Yep.
Yep, got it. I mean, seriously, like, Nagito, like, literally made Monokuma open Byakuya's fucking cottage last time. Why did you give up that fast? Like, holy crap. I'm just checking my stuff now and seeing, like, what have I got here. I mean, honestly, like, I only have 4 remaining, pieces. Like, it's not like I'm gonna get any more. Algorithm? That barely ever comes up, and it's not even an issue when it does. I don't want to just, like, not use this, though. Clock up. You go too fast in Logic Dive. Fuck that. You know what? Why not? That'll do. That might help. It's definitely the easiest part of the trials, but, yeah, might as well use up what I have anyway. Alright, so, can't go there. So, instead, we'll go to, Nezumi Castle. On the 4th island, my bad. Yeah, I think this is the last place to even look, other than, like, the cottage. Where is Akane, then?
Yo,
Look at the wall of spears. I guess it's obvious where the weapon came from. Yep. How the hell did they get up there, though? Holy shit. A spear with a flashy ornament on it is hanging from the wall. This spear is definitely it, right?
I see.
Just as I thought. Looks exactly like the spear that killed Nagito. The same whip-like cord that attached to the handle. And there's a weight at the end of it. Well, I guess that definitely means you aren't the killer, because you were not fucking reaching that thing. Jesus. Plus, it looks like one of the spears on the wall is missing. There's no mistaking it. The killer took one of the spears and used it as a weapon. Spear a gun near, huh? Monokuma would totally come up with a lame name like that. But why did the killer use a spear and a knife?
Well, yeah.
Yeah, they could have just killed him with a knife. And it would have been easier too. There's no way a spear like this was There's no way a spear like this... Sorry. There's no way a spear like this with this unnecessary cord thing on it would be easy to use. Yeah, it definitely looks hard to wield. But still, they chose this spear for a reason. What could that reason be? I feel a little tired. No matter how much I investigate, I don't feel any closer to the truth. That's probably why I feel like this. I mean, that's every time we, like, investigate and go into a trial right off the bat. Like, we never have anything figured out. I'm feeling this strange feeling that I've never felt before. As if Nagito is trying to make us suffer, even after he died. Well, now's not the time to think about stupid things like that. I haven't even investigated his cottage yet. It's too early to start complaining. If we investigate that place, we might be able to find out some kind of clue. Alright, let's go. Alright. So, straight up just telling you that yes, it's okay to search the cottage now. So actually, myself and Chiaki together will be learning about the file, apparently. All his secret files that he found that he was lying about. That'd be cool. Spending some nice quality time with my waifu. Well, there are a few waifus in this game, but you understand what I mean. Like I said though, at the end of my final part for chapter, for the last part, I definitely feel like a guy did this. If not Nagito, someone else, because, like, again, the consistency is guy kills guy, girl kills girl. So if we switch that right now, it'd feel a little random. Also, hi Monokuma.
Hajime.
Ah, Hajime.
What's this?
Oh my, you want to go inside Nagito's room too?
What are you gonna do?
I was just listening to Chiaki's request. She wants me to unlock the door to Nagito's cottage because she really needs it for the class trial. Wow. She begged me to do it while she was licking my black eye. I didn't do that.
Boy, tough crowd.
Wow, then do it! It's sweet because it's made out of a black bean paste. Hey, we don't have time to mess around. Yeah, seriously. Stay away from my waifu, you damn bear. Hurry up and unlock the damn door.
Fine, fine.
Fine, fine. I guess I have no choice. I just gotta do that, right?
Now then.
Alright.
Fa-fa-ba-loose!
Nice.
Bye-bye!
See? I've opened the door. You can freely investigate now. Chill. This isn't my first time seeing that, but why does the door open like a spell like that?
Perhaps.
Maybe the cottage key is computerized? Maybe we're all computerized right now and are in a simulation? You know, like how Monami turned the chicken into a cow, how Monokuma turned Nekomaru into a robot. You know, how there was like a flashy door that we all went inside when we entered Hope Speak Academy. I'm just saying, there are some clues here that might point towards a simulation of some kind. How he, like, created a disease called despair disease, and how he just literally snapped his fingers and instantaneously it went away. You know, there's some things here that might point towards a simulation, guys.
Hey.
More importantly, let's go inside now that the door is open. Yeah, you're right. Now, where's that damn book? Oh my god, he stole the chest? That's funny. So Nagito was living here. What was he thinking? What was he thinking inside this room? He's even got a mini fridge. What the fuck? We don't have a mini fridge. What was he feeling as he spent his days in here? I can't even imagine. Wanting to see absolute hope. Becoming despair so we could act as a stepping stone for the rest of us? No matter how much I think about it, I just don't understand him at all. I don't even know if he truly believed that. He was especially weird these past few days. What changed him? Maybe the clue that might be hidden in here as well. Maybe it's inside this fucking chest? Oh, Monokuma. Monokuma in your bathtub, that's terrifying. A fancy looking treasure box covered in sparkling pink lights is totally standing out. Ah, could this be? Yep, Monomi's secret chest. Can you let me know if you find my treasure? It's a magnificent treasure box covered in sparkling pink lights. There you go.
Perhaps.
That treasure box. Wow, you look worried. Wow, that's something kind of fearful there. Sharky, you know about this?
Yep.
It's really cute. Wow. Oh, she was just reacting. Was she, though? I don't know. She seemed a little concerned right there. This looks like Monomi's stolen treasure box. If this is here, that means the thief Monomi was talking about was Nagito. But why would Nagito steal this? In order to find out? It might be good if we see what's inside.
Hold it.
Is it gonna be okay? It looks a little dangerous. It might be, but this could be some kind of clue, you know? If this wasn't important, Nagito wouldn't have stolen it from Monomi in the first place. I turn back toward the treasure box and cautiously open the lid. What the hell? Okay, inside there was a notebook. This is it? Why is a notebook inside the treasure box like this something important? I took the notebook out of the treasure box and began leafing through it. What the hell? It contains sloppy drawings as if they were drawn by children, and entrances that look like tricking scratch. I was able to talk to everyone for the first time today. Wow. Byakuya became the everyone's tired of things happened. Interesting. Something about Byakuya. So cool. Day 1, I was able to talk to everyone for the first time today. Monokuma showed up and things turned bad. Day 2, Byakuya is the leader. A lot of things happened today, so everyone's tired. What is this? A diary? Looks like it. Did Monomi write these? Probably. These pictures and entries totally suit her. I kept flipping through the pages. Day 3, Day 4, Day 5, page after page of poorly written entries continued on the notebook. I don't really understand, but it looks like there aren't any clues here. And right when I was about to give up, my head suddenly stopped at entry titled Day 16. What the hell? Day 16. We've been in the funhouse for 3 days. Everyone's hungry and on edge. Hajime tried to go to the final dead room today. He's probably panicking because no one believes him. Huh?
Hey.
Hajime, did something happen? Oh, it's nothing.
Stop it!
Wow. Hey, stop! Don't look at my notebook! Whoa! From out of nowhere, Monomi suddenly appeared and took the notebook out of my hand.
I won't forgive you.
Phew! I did ask you to look for my treasure box, but I never said you were allowed to peek inside. Geez, that was close. If I'd come any later, you would have seen inside of the notebook. Unfortunately, you were a little too late.
Huh?
But if this notebook is here, then Nagito was the thief?
No!
Betrayal! I was betrayed by my beloved student!
Hey.
Hey, that notebook. It's pretty much your diary, right? Diary? Wow. Oh, someone's getting a little sus. It seems that way.
Ta-da!
That's right. This is my important diary where all my maiden secrets are written.
Hey!
Hey! You're a liar! Oh, fuck me. What did you do, Monokuma? Whoa! You always show up out of nowhere.
Why you?
Monomi, it's not good to lie, you know. Lie? There's no way you wrote in that notebook.
Yeah!
Wow, after all, Monomi can't even write. Huh? What are you saying? Jeez, I can write letters easily. I can finally write the letter B.
That's
Wow.
wrong!
No, you can't, because you have no fingers on your hands.
Phew!
That's why they look like they're written by children. See? Bullseye. I know, because I'm the same way too. Well, you did write a suicide note in Trigger Happy Havoc, so that's kind of bullshit.
What?
Although to be fair, that would have been Junko literally writing that herself, so I guess not. Huh? Are you mad? Are you angry that I exposed a weakling like you?
Hey.
So that's what this is about. You're seriously trying to crush me.
What are you saying?
There's no way a big brother would ever crush his little sister. It looks like the time to settle things between us is getting closer every second. Ma, you're only trying to build up the finale of the game, girl. Hey, I don't know why you're getting serious, but is what Monokuma said true? Huh? You said you couldn't write in that notebook. Is that true? So someone is writing for you. Your controller, basically. If so, who wrote in it? Well, you know, it's, how should I put it?
Bye-bye.
Excuse me. Hold on! Wow. Damn it, she totally ran away again.
Yep.
The same pattern as usual. Looks like it's a waste of time to try to get answers from her. But still, I really wanted to ask her about that notebook. Well, actually, it might be better if I didn't ask her. That's a clue. Interesting, that's a clue. We need to know more about that first. I think that's 4 of the 5 now. Cool. So now I have 10 coins, how nice. Also, I'm gonna cut right here because I need to, like, pee, so I'm gonna be a second. Alright, we're back, so let's keep on going. Bro got a whole fridge in here. There's a refrigerator.
Huh?
Nice. My cottage doesn't have a refrigerator. I wonder where he got it from. Honestly, and hold it back to the fucking cottage? What the hell? Nagito probably supplied it himself. Why would he go to the trouble of putting a refrigerator in his room? Does he really enjoy cold drinks? As I talked with Chiaki, I opened the refrigerator out of curiosity. Okay. Of course, poison. Monokuma's special poison. There really isn't much inside. Definitely not much in here. The only thing inside the refrigerator was a brown bottle. For someone who likes cold drinks, he doesn't look like he's stocked very much. Is no one seeing this? Am I the only one that sees the special poison label? But that bottle clearly isn't a drink, right? Really? Looks like some kind of dietary supplement to me. Protein powder maybe? Oh my god. Stop with the meta humor. Jesus Christ. Stop with the meta humor. Holy fuck. I took the brown bottle out of the fridge and started reading the label. Exclusively made for poisoning someone to death? Hey, this is...
Could it be?
Yeah, looks like it's poison. Poison? Looks like there's a warning label on the back. Let's examine it a little more in a little more detail. But be careful with that bottle. Don't drop it. Stop it. If you worry like that, I'm gonna get nervous. Jesus Christ. I grabbed the bottle with my trembling hand and began reading the warning label on the back of the bottle. Poison made specifically for killing someone. It's Monokuma's special poison. This enchanted liquid is highly potent and takes effect immediately. Please handle with care. So its volatility is low. So this liquid is very dangerous when vaporized. In a gaseous state, it is heavier than air. It breaks down in minutes. It is susceptible to hydrolysis. Fuck you. So it is possible for you to poison someone to death without any complications. Keep this liquid secure by storing it in a cool place in a glass or plastic container. Keep away from sunlight. So he was going to use poison in some way. Sure does look like a chemical made solely for poisoning someone to death. This refrigerator must be here to keep the poison secure. But where did Nagito get something like this? Probably in, again, the Octagon.
Well?
That question could apply to the bomb he used at the hotel too. Applied to the bomb? Yeah, it was literally a death chamber, the Octagon, so that's where he got it from.
See?
There should be a reason Nagito was able to obtain such a dangerous item. The Octagon inside the funhouse. This poison, he must have brought it with him there too, right? From there too, right?
Perhaps.
He was probably hiding them somewhere on his body during the class trial. He was hiding the bomb and poison during the class trial? Jeez, how dangerous. What would he have done if he accidentally tripped and broke the bottle? Just thinking about it scares me.
Hey.
Also, he already blew up the bomb he took with him into the lobby. But what about the poison? Huh? Yeah, he hasn't used it. It's full, apparently. Oh, fuck! It looks like the bottle is less than half empty. Was it like this from the beginning? Or did Nagito use it? Fuck me, that's a good question. If so, where did he use it? I wonder, is there still a trap somewhere that hasn't been sprung yet? Another trap?
Perhaps.
Oh my god. For example, maybe he was making some kind of trap using this poison before he died. If that actually exists, it'd be real bad. It could potentially kill someone on this island. Everyone on the island? What the hell? Nagito, are you still trying to make us suffer? That is honestly quite terrifying, to be honest. So the poison is still out there somehow. Are you still trying to make us suffer even after you died? Alright then. Our time for investigating is winding down.
So...
The bookshelf might take some time to investigate, so we should try examining some other areas first. So where's the big book he was hiding? Don't really seem to see it anywhere. Yeah, is it on the bed? I haven't got a pillow.
Hey.
Maybe there's something hidden under his bed. It's a usual place for hiding things. Yeah, like porn. Nice. Well, we should still check just in case. Or maybe a massive book. With no expectations and without thinking, I peeked under the bed and... There's something here! Oh, it's a plastic bag from the supermarket. It looks like there's something inside. Holy fuck. What were you cooking, bro? Jesus Christ! Absolutely, the poison's been put into effect. What is this? A gas mask and gloves. Yep, it looks like a gas mask and rubber gloves. These look like the real deal. Did he get these from the military base? A gas mask and rubber gloves? He was hiding these under his bed? What did Nagito use this for? Jesus Christ, we are getting so much random evidence now, it's starting to throw me off. Like, what the hell happened in this case? Holy shit. Hajime, was there anything else under the bed? Let's see. I peeked under the bed once again and started looking around the area where I found the supermarket bag and... There's a small piece of paper on the floor. The fuck is that, a condom? A piece of paper made of blue aluminum? A round, thin piece of aluminum, huh? It's similar to those seals that go over jars of unopened mayonnaise. I get what you're saying, but does that mean this is just a piece of trash?
Wait.
Who knows?
Time out.
Oh, wait, time out. It might be too soon to decide that. What the hell? Is that something to do with the poison? Is the poison inside of that somehow? What the hell? Alright, so the bed is clear. Still haven't found the book yet, if we're even going to find the book in this investigation. Okay, the bookshelf. There are a lot of books and other mysterious items stuffed on this shelf. The genres and the types of items are all so random. I can't make any sense of them whatsoever.
Well?
They say a shelf is a mirror that reflects a person's heart. Do they now? I definitely don't know much about Nagito just by looking at this. So what should we do? Is it really difficult to look for all these piles? It doesn't mean we should ignore it though.
Yep.
I'll leave it to you then, Hajime. Wait, what? It's better if a boy goes through another boy's things, you know? There might be private stuff there. Nice, go find his porn stash. Well, that might be true, but...
See?
So, I'll leave this shelf to you for now. I think I just got persuaded to do this without even realizing it. Nice. I sighed and walked toward the shelf. One by one, I started removing the various books and items, examining each one. There's a particular book we should probably find here. It's like a fucking mask in the middle of that, like, third shelf down as well. What the hell is that? But even as I examined them carefully, there was still a bunch of random books and items. There's no way there's any clues here. Boom. Huh? Well, that file that wasn't the only... that file wasn't the only one I received from Monokuma. This is another one. I'm not sure why it said Hajime was reading that line. I think that might have been a mistake. That seal! Indeed! It's the school badge of Hope's Peak Academy. Does that have information about our stolen memories? Unfortunately, I couldn't find any clues about that. The file doesn't contain our information, just Hajime's information. And that's a goddamn lie, so we're gonna see that right now. I wonder if Hajime's gonna keep that from everyone. Oh goddamn, imagine if Hajime found out they were all the spares and hid that from everyone. Oh, that would be hype. Nagito said this only contained information about me, but is that really true? Nope. If I look at this, it should be obvious, right? And he said I was from the reserve department and had no talent whatsoever. That might be another one of his lies too. I opened the file I held in my hand to confirm it. Instantly, I realized something was strange. If this really has only my information, then why is it so fucking gargantuan in size? Jesus. Is this file so thick? Yep, seriously. Hey, you had like your Makoto moment of finding a book like that. As soon as I opened it, it was clear to me, just as I thought, Nagito had lied to me. Aside from my information, there was information about the others, Kazuichi, Fuyuhiko, Akane, and Sonia. And everyone else who died had pages of information of them too. The file contained information about all 16 of us. Only my information, my ass. I can't believe he'd make up such a strange lie. So that means the rest of it might be a lie too. I turned to the page containing my information and began reading through the content. The profile contained basic information such as my date of birth, my height and weight, and so forth. But there was one thing that specifically caught my eye. Yep, the words reserve corps student, it wasn't a lie. There was no denying it. It confirmed that I was truly a member of the reserve corps student from the reserve department. Why? Is this the only thing that isn't a lie? Why? Why am I the only one here who's from the reserve department? Why? Why am I here with the other ultimates? That's fair to question.
Hey.
Hajime, did something happen? Well, I just found a strange file. Ah! Isn't that the special prize Nagito received when he cleared the final dead room? As I recall, your student profile should be in there. It's not just my profile. The profiles of everyone on this island are in here too. Nagito was lying.
Huh?
When you say everyone, do you mean everyone? Yeah. It's just the basic information, but there should be profiles for all 16 of us. Can I take a look at that file? Yep. Chiaki leaned against me and peered into the file. Oh, that's cute. Adorable.
You're right. My profile is really in here. But unfortunately, there doesn't seem to be any details.
Shit.
Details?
Details about our missing memories. Information about the time we spent at Hope's Peak Academy.
That's still way too large a book to just be 16 of you, though.
If it's not written in there, these profiles might have been written before we entered the academy.
That's fair.
Then it's impossible to obtain new clues from them.
Yeah, seems like it.
That can't be it, though. There's no way that's it. Ah, hold on!
Huh?
What happened? I just noticed it right now, but...
The file. His name isn't in there, right?
There's no Nagito in there?
There's supposed to be 16 names worth of profiles, but his name is the only one missing, right?
Or is it Byakuya?
What are you talking about?
Is it Byakuya?
Byakuya.
Yep!
I'm talking about Byakuya Togami.
He wasn't part of this class. He was like the substitute for Matsuda.
Look carefully. No matter where I look, I don't see his name anywhere.
Oh no, don't steal it. Come on, don't take it back. We're getting close to solving a mystery here. So what if a name isn't written in that file? Perhaps, based on that, you think he might be the traitor? No, it's not just because his name isn't written in here. I like how he isn't even, like, reacting to Monokuma. That's not the only reason I think he's suspicious. What we learned about, yeah, from Chapter 4. He participated in the school killing game at Hope's Peak Academy, right? For someone like him, to be in a similar situation on this island. No matter what, it's definitely suspicious. Well, it pains me to say this, but what you're saying about the missing name and about the killing school life,
Too bad.
it's totally wrong. That's a completely different reason. A different reason?
You're getting all riled up.
How should I put this? You guys have been getting all worked up about that Byakuya for no reason. Which means the great mystery that you think surrounds that Byakuya doesn't exist. What? What do you mean that Byakuya? You're basing it on one person's cheap speculation. What do you mean?
What the heck?
You don't have to ask me that. You know the answer just by looking through those profiles, right? Huh? Is there someone's name in here that we haven't met? My eyes turned back to the file. One by one, I started flipping through the pages and confirming the names. Ultimate Imposter! What the fuck? And suddenly, I came across a page that was filled with question marks. Every selection was filled with question marks. It could barely be considered a student profile. On that page, I was only able to confirm one thing. It wasn't Byakuya. We haven't even... Byakuya wasn't on this island at all, was he? What? What? That's that Byakuya's true identity! True identity? He was a fake that was pretending to be the ultimate affluent progeny. Oh, fuck. I missed dialogue. No, I missed dialogue. What was the dialogue? The ultimate affluent progeny, Byakuya Tagami. What? What the fuck? We had a fake? That wasn't Byakuya? What the hell? I mean, that means he hasn't died, so that is great news and he wasn't a fatso. But for what reason? What the actual hell? A fake. Oh my god, they did it again. That also means that someone died in the first chapter pretending to be someone else and we didn't learn about it until much, much later. Holy fuck. You need to stop doing this over and over and over. Especially with stuff that, like, we've seen that we haven't put together right away. Holy shit. The fact that his profile is filled with question marks isn't a mistake or an oversight. Surprisingly enough, that's the correct information regarding him. The ultimate imposter has no name, no permanent address, and even his age and gender is unknown. So does that mean the ultimate imposter is the one we see every time we, like, complete a comic strip for a trial? He's the one playing out the sus. That'd be hilarious. Basically, he doesn't exist. Because he doesn't exist, he's able to exist as anybody. That's his talent. No, I'm not jealous of that at all. That person wasn't really Byakuya Tagami?
Perhaps.
Wow. That's the question. Is that why he was so much fatter compared to when he was involved in the killing school life?
So cool.
Well, his physique doesn't affect his ability to fool others at all. Real imposters are skilled like that. That's hilarious. Then he was lying to us the whole time?
But still.
But he couldn't help it. But what? Why couldn't he help it?
Oh.
Because that was his talent. Huh? Well, having talent means you're bound to that talent. The moment you obtain talent, the way of your life has already been chosen for you. Interesting. This is a very similar philosophy to what Byakuya was saying in Chapter 2. You can't do anything else except rely on that talent. That's definitely not the case, because we've even seen people try and break out of that talent and go into other professions, like, you know, Leon wanted to. Regardless of whether you want that life or not. It's a very pessimistic way of viewing Ultimates, though, for sure. In that sense, compared to the other Ultimates, your life might be a bit more liberating. What the hell?
Anyway.
Yeah, because it goes into the whole idea of, like, regardless of what you want, this is kind of what the world expects of you now. This is what the world kind of puts you on a pedestal for. This is the reason you've gone into Hope Speak and coming out of there. It's the expectation everyone has of you, that not only can you not escape anything, but even then, it might be that they only guard you as being good at one particular thing. Which is why, you know, certain students who are ultimates retain lost in the trials because they have no talent in any other field, and as a result, they might as well have been useless. That's kind of what I feel like, you know, they're kind of alluding to the world views Ultimates as, and it's quite sad, because that's even like the belief that Chiaki has, that like she can't break out of being the ultimate gamer. Even if she doesn't want to, is there more to it than that? Does she secretly, you know, even subconsciously kind of resent being the ultimate gamer because she feels like she has no other purpose in life? Despite the fact that obviously she does love gaming. Anyway, I'm not happy that you guys fell for a scam that I had nothing to do with.
That's right.
So, I'll tell you straight up, this revelation about Byakuya is exactly the truth. Then, what was he trying to say to me at that time? Yep, I cannot talk to others about my past. I suspect that my skeptical nature is partly to blame. Distrusting others, and being distrusted in turn. For a long time, my life's been has been a living hell, so that's what he was suspecting, not Byakuya, but himself. Alright, quick edit there, sorry about that. Based on the context, if I had to guess,
No.
maybe he was just complaining that he was cursed to wander the earth as nothing more than a fraud? But if you guys had your school memories, you never would have been betrayed in the first place. Fair. If this is a class, what the fuck was he during those 2 years? I mean, it'd be different if you were meeting him for the first time.
Shing!
But since you guys were in the Hope Speak Academy, you should have known about the ultimate imposter already. So in the end, it all leads back to memory loss.
Phew.
When are you going to give those back already? Like, you promised that, like, a fucking while ago now. Jeez, the Future Foundation sure is awful. There's no way you should ignore a Monami or a traitor. Who is it? Who's the traitor? Just from looking at these 16 profiles, I still wouldn't know who's from the Future Foundation. Is there really someone like that?
Of course.
Well, obviously you wouldn't know. I made that file so you guys wouldn't find it.
Could it be?
So it's just as I thought. You're the one who did it.
Hey,
The fact that there are 16 profiles in there is what's wrong. I mean, the traitor is a spy sent by the Future Foundation, not a student from Hope Speak Academy. Are you sure about that? You sure? You made a fake profile for the traitor and included it in here?
Correct.
It wouldn't be fun if you figured out who the traitor was so easily, right?
Hey.
Then we can't use this file to figure out who the traitor is. That was true for Nagito too, right? Well, probably. That's why he was so adamant about finding out who the traitor was. Oh my god, what the hell does that even say? This file contains the Hope Speak Academy student profiles for all 16 students participating in the school trip. Due to the fact that Monokuma forged the traitor's profile, looking at this won't help identify who the traitor is. So nothing about the ultimate imposter or anything. It's dripping with despair, isn't it? You wasted your precious time on something that isn't a clue.
Are you sure about this?
Was that a wise decision? Time's up, you know. Oh my god, we're done with the investigation. Time's up. Wait.
Bye-bye.
Excuse me for a moment. Yep, well, love it. Shit! That chime just now. Yep.
What is most important for living things? Well, personally, I think time is.
Very fair.
I mean, your bank account may go up and down, but time will inevitably run out, right?
Fair point.
That's why we gotta cherish time. There is nothing more wasteful than wasting time.
You're speaking nothing but facts right now, Monokuma.
So, time's up. We will begin the last class trial. So please gather at Monokuma Rock.
Nice.
I'll see you soon.
Wait. Did you just say the last class trial? The last class... What the hell does that even mean? Like, trial for a murder? Or genuinely, are we not getting a trial after this chapter? There's no way that would be... It'd be like that, is it? What? Excuse me? Huh? The last class trial? He said that, right? He said last class trial.
Yep.
Yeah, I heard it too. He really did say it was the last class trial. What do you think? Should we believe him? Monokuma seemed anxious about the Monokuma timer earlier, right? 2 more days? And he said something about the killing school trip ending, right? So there's not enough time to do another trial investigation stuff. Based on the time limit, this might definitely be the last one.
But still...
But I can't imagine that it's the real end. Huh? I think Monokuma's real plan might be just beyond that. His real plan? Is Monokuma still planning to make us do something? What could it be? Maybe, after putting us through all this, he's planning to kill the remaining survivors all at once?
Well?
But still, it's also not a good idea to think about it too much, I think. I think we should focus on the class trial that's waiting for us. You're right. A class trial for Nagito's murder. We're pretty screwed. I haven't collected my thoughts because we were so focused on this file. I still can't see who killed Nagito, neither can I.
Still.
Aside from Nagito. Well, you don't have to worry so much. Huh?
Right?
I mean, we're not fighting this alone, you know? You're right. You're absolutely right. We're not alone. Even if it's a mystery that can't be solved alone. As long as everyone cooperates and works together. Well, we've survived this many class trials. What's one more, right? Yeah, if we do that, things will turn out fine. Oh, you're actually going to make me run to the rock? Alright then. Alright, just like one quick. Is there anything else that you want to give me? No, no points or anything, a last point skill? No, fuck you then. And I did use up all my skill points anyway, so we're done here. Yeah, alright. Man, majority of our people literally just 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. Jesus Christ. We have less people going into this than when we did in, what's it called? At the end of DR1. Or at least we're going to have less people by the end of this chapter, probably. Oh no, this could be our way of keeping it like 6 and 6 even. But we'll see.
Damn right.
Looks like everyone's here.
Huh?
Is this it? Shouldn't there be more people?
Damn it.
Stop it. You're making me depressed.
Stupid fool!
Well. So, it is going to happen again. The cruel conflict where we must doubt our friends. But once we're through with this, we can go back, right?
That's right.
The Monokuma bastard said so, didn't he? He said this is the last class trial.
Damn it.
But we've been tricked every step of the way. There's no way I can believe that so easily.
Of course not.
Why can't you believe it? The guy who's making us do all this is the one saying it, you know?
You know, right?
That's why I'll definitely survive. If we can really go home after we deal with this class trial,
That's right.
I'll definitely find out who the killer is, no matter what. Even if I have to pull out all the stops. Wonder what that means. Hey, Monami. What the fuck? Why are you here? You haven't realized it yet? That feeling of wanting to leave this island. Thinking like that is Monokuma's trap, you know?
Huh?
What are you saying?
Got it?
There's no way Monokuma will end things here. He's planning something far worse. Stop trying to jinx us. We'll find out what that is soon, hopefully.
I'll beat you up.
Damn right, stupid rabbit should just shut up. Interesting that she's not even reacting, like, depressed anymore. Everyone, you mustn't run away from despair. What the hell? Huh? I have finally realized, after losing my powers, I've realized that cursing your powerlessness or your fate accomplishes nothing. The possibility may be small, but as long as there's a possibility, you must face it. In order to become someone who can be proud of yourself. So I will fight.
Huh?
Interesting, so Monami's come through some of her own character development right here. What's her deal? I do not really know, but she seems different from before. Maybe she read a self-help book.
Wait.
But her eyes, she looks so determined.
You...
What can you tell just by looking at those button eyes? Anyway, make sure you turn off Minimaru. It'd be annoying if he started talking during the trial. Damn. Aww, fine.
But still...
Get fucked, Nekomaru. Somehow, I understand what Monami is saying, I think. Anyway, let's get going. to the last class trial, supposedly. You're right. We need to find out. We need to fight as much as we can. No matter what hopeless truth awaits us in the end. Let's do it then. Rawr! This is the end. I kept saying those words to myself over and over within my mind. I entered Monokuma Rock. Is this really the end? Are we really like doing that? Are we really pretending this is the end, bro? Like there isn't gonna be a 6th chapter? No fucking way in hell, you're fucking crazy. Oh my god, that does look so small now. This elevator ride. This will be the last time for this too, right? I hope so.
Well?
Let's worry about things after we're finished.
You are right.
More importantly, we must focus on the class trial before us. This is our last group of 6. Quite an interesting group as well, it is.
Damn it.
The killer managed to kill someone like Nagito. There's no way this is going to go smoothly. I mean, I still can't believe one of us was able to do that. Nagito was problematic in many ways, but he was also a valuable asset during the trials. He did the most in the trials, like, every time. Yeah, you're right. In fact, during the Funhouse ordeal, we were completely dependent on him. But even if he's gone, the one who survived needs to stand and fight. We must fight. And then, the door slowly opened. This bright light greeted us. Is that the light of hope? Or the light of despair? Jesus Christ, what the hell? Are we doing this in the factory? Well now that Shadowbox Nagito is gone, there are only 6 of you left.
Shut the hell up!
Enough! Just fucking start this already. This is a very interesting scenery. Holy crap.
Hey!
Hey! This is it, right? This really is the last trial, right?
Yep.
Yep, it sure is. So, you gotta show some enthusiasm and make sure you give it your all.
All right!
Didn't I tell you? He said it! This is the end. And we know that he's not a liar. Oh my god, what the actual hell?
Now then.
Let's get this trial started! Everyone's just dying to find out who's gonna fall this time.
Viva killing!
This is the last class trial. Let's show some enthusiasm and kill each other. Holy shit, you're actually serious about this. This is the 5th class trial. According to Monokuma, this is also the last class trial. That curtain is about to rise. Nagito Kamida, the ultimate lucky student. The very first person we ever saw in the game. When I first met him, I thought he was a nice guy. He came across as very sociable. And then he got hot. But his true nature held such a demented thought process that nothing was like his outward appearance. You've seen this again? He said he believed in hope more than anything else. He said he was yearning for a powerful hope that can overcome any despair. He said he would even help despair just to prove that hope will never lose to despair. And he said he'd become a stepping stone for hope. His way of thinking was completely screwed up, but there was also times he saved us too. Like every time, in every trial ever, someone like him was killed. That was the end of him. God, he really was, like, he really has been undoubtedly the most important character in the game up until this point. In terms of just the story and the lore and like everything, no, I feel like no one really compares to Nagito in that regard. He was like a plot device here, but he was so much more than that because he was integral to our survival in DR2 up until the very end, which is what's going to make this next trial so bone-chilling and so ominous, is the fact that we don't have his support anymore. But it's also like a stepping stone for everyone that they can't... Ironically, he was too useful, and people kind of relied on him too much, and we can't do that anymore. Yep. There's no way we can end this without knowing. We will become consumed by despair. God, Nagito being black... Oh my god, this is... Oh, this page in particular is like, damn, it's just Chiaki. That's why... We absolutely have to find out the person who finished off Nagito. The killer who murdered Nagito. Yep, and then just 2 on here. In order to return from this despair alive, we need to reach the truth. And if Monokuma says this really is the last class trial, that's all the more reason we need to do this. And so, this life-threatening trial billowing with despair and hope, the last one has begun. God fucking damn, let's do this. Right, guys, so I might keep this outro rather brief because I plan on just going right into the trial right after this because we are at a point to where it's time. You know, I did up to the reveal in one day last time about a week ago, and now I feel like I just do the second half on the same day, and you know, it works out pretty well. But revelations in this chapter, apparently. This is, according to Monokuma, the final class trial of the game. What that actually means, I have honestly no idea. Like, that could be combined with the other knowledge that was the big reveal in this one, that Byakuya Tagami was not dead. The fact that Byakuya Tagami was not in this game whatsoever at this point in time, is incredible. That means that we, canonically, when we go into, like, you know, I guess the anime and V3, whatever those are, Byakuya is still likely to show up, which is going to be great. That means that, like, one of my favorite characters in Danganronpa have not died. It means they pulled the twist on you again that, you know, someone who we thought was someone else died at the beginning of the game and it wasn't revealed until, you know, much later on. But it also kind of means that he's still part of the Future Foundation. And kind of my theory going into this is that if Monokuma's being truthful, that this is the final class trial, does that really mean it's the final class trial? Or does it mean that's what he intends to be the final class trial? What if we actually get our memories back by the end of this chapter? Because Nagito wanted to be the glimmer of hope, right? What if somehow, in some way, this chapter reveals our memories, our despair, potentially again. Like, if we get a full chapter, and I'm right, of everyone being a despair, and we see what these interactions will be like from a despair perspective, A, that would be so hype. But B, what if the final class trial in the game is against the Future Foundation? What if Monokuma is technically on our side in the final trial, and we have to go against the Future Foundation? And depending, again, on if... to be honest, right now, my main suspect is Nagito, because I feel like Nagito would do this to himself to fight off. What would happen for the final class trial? We would have... Now, to be fair, there is a traitor, so it's not quite balanced. But what if on a final class trial, we got Nagito, Chiaki, Akane, Sonia, Fuyuhiko, Kazuichi, and Monokuma against Makoto, Kyoko, Byakuya, Hiro, Hina, and Toko, and Monami in a class trial? What if we literally had the Despair side against the Future Foundation side in one giant class trial to reveal the ending of everything? That would be so fucking hype. Because it really feels like, you know, it feels like they're coming to the island. It feels like they're going to intrude on this school life because it hasn't gone as was planned. Because I've had the theory that, like, the Future Foundation are, you know, the founders at least are our main characters from DR1, our survivors. And, you know, with the idea that Tsugami's, like, surviving, he's still alive, that adds even more to that, I think. And the fact that Monokuma and whoever's actually doing this persona now is here, the Future Foundation would directly intervene, and Chapter 6 might be their arrival, the entrance to the Mystic Ruins, of course, and we get into, like, the big final finale of all of this, everyone. But also, it would be a case of, I think I lost my train of thought a little bit here when I was going into this, but, what is it? Ah, crap, I went blank. I'm sorry. I was trying to... I had a theory right there. as I was talking, and I think I just lost it. Oh, that actually does suck. But that is kind of what my idea is in this next chapter. Because again, if we really intend on this being the final class trial, I'm wondering if the bomb, this is what I'm going to say, the bomb that Monokuma set up, if that is timed to give everyone their memories back. If by the time this ends, because this school trip is designed technically, to make everyone feel hope, right? And to make them relish in hope, to reform them from what they possibly have done in the future, you know? If this bomb goes off and they all get their memories back, but by the time that they got that back, there was hope in them, which was the plan by Monami, and then, bam. They wouldn't have minded. They wouldn't have come to grips with what they were and gone towards a better future. If the bomb goes off, everyone gets their memories back, and then we get a class trial because the Future Foundation shows up, that would be so fucking hype. Even if it's not all of them, like Hiro, Hina, or Toko, if we got Byakuya, Tagami, Makoto Naegi, and fucking Kyoko Kirigiri together against our 6, or possibly 5, because, you know, there's a traitor here, that would be so fucking hype. Oh my god. But potentially not. Potentially we just don't have a trial in chapter 6, which is so interesting because the climactic battle between at the end of every chapter in Danganronpa history has ended in a trial. So if that would happen, I mean, holy shit, that would be insane. But yes, right now, as we do know, before we get into any more of that, we have a trial to handle for Nagito Komaeda. Again, I still kind of feel like he might be the guy. I feel like he might be the killer if we're still going down the route of a suicide attempt, but very different from Gundam's, you know, how it was literally a suicide this time around, not a self-sacrifice. Because, like I said, he has a plan. Like, I really feel strongly that Nagito had a plan in mind, and he still thinks it's on course. Even with his death, he's just a stepping stool for hope. And he has so much hope in his ultimate talent now that he just thinks it's still going to happen. He thinks that his plan is still going to work out. It's still going to happen. And that everything is going to come together at the end. Now, there's still a lot of pieces in this, obviously, we're not quite sure of. Like, the fucking spear was insane. I still feel like it could have been Nagito, and, like, the rope that burned up was never attached to begin with. That the fire was meant to camouflage the fact that he had a free hand, and he potentially did this to himself. Now, to be fair, the one thing that does go against that is the blade, is the knife in his arm. Like, he could do all of that, but he couldn't put the blade in his hand. Which does imply maybe he had assistance in that. Like, if there is a traitor, potentially they helped out thinking that Nagito was just an idiot, but he had a plan to get them out as well. And they did this together. But because, like, Nagito might have planted the killing blow, or, you know, he is technically the killer, which the traitor might not have planned for, potentially. Or just they ended, like, using the spear on him. Like, who knows? I will say, though, since this is chapter 5... it's possible the spear wasn't the killing weapon, because they did that in Chapter 5 of DR1, and this game loves to reuse themes in different ways, in creative ways, so it's possible the spear was just a camouflage for the real killing of Nagito. But we've seen the whole body now, so we know it wasn't any kind of, like, you know, cutthroats or anything. Nagito's palms were dry, which is very interesting, and there's there's all this sus, like, this definitely could be the hardest trial in the game, because Nagito is just a bag of cookage, and he's so fucking good at what he does that honestly, I'm kind of terrified, you know? I'm terrified to find out what the truth actually is. I'm terrified that if there was assistance in this from the traitor, who the traitor is, because like I said, I feel like, ironically, I feel like my two main potatoes involved in this case specifically could be Sonia or Chiaki, but I swear to God, like, it does, like, a murder of that extent does not, I really feel like it doesn't fit Chiaki, and I feel so strongly that Sonia is just not involved in this, because again, there's always, every trial, there's always an obvious suspect, and it's never them. It's some Scooby-Doo type shit. But, yeah, I don't know. This is definitely big, though, guys. I am so hyped. So hyped to get into this next trial. like I said, I'm going to get into this. I know it's going to be about a week for you guys. I'm hoping to end off the game in exactly 20 parts, because I believe this is part 17, and then the trial will be 18, and then I will try and do, like, we'll probably have big, long episodes again for Chapter 6, but I want to get through Chapter 6 in 2. So, and then we'll reach a nice crisp 20, and then, you know, extra videos, if School Island mode, you know, whatever it's going to be called, potentially, you know, the extra scenes where I get mono coins and unlock everything, like, I'll do all that, same stuff I did in DR1, and any kind of extra this game might have anyway. But yes, that's kind of my goal, to end it off in 20 parts. So, guys, like I said, this is big. There's so much here, like the poison is involved. I have no idea what that means. Is that a trap in the Mystic Ruins? Like, is that even relevant to this trial? Like, I don't know. I don't know. But I'm very, very excited. I hope you guys are very, very excited to get into the 5th supposed ultimate end chapter of Danganronpa 2, Goodbye Despair. We'll see. But guys, thanks for watching this. And hopefully, I will see you next time when we do the trial for Nagito Kamaida.